This next part was supposed to be filmed at my desk, but I didn't want to get up. So, ghosts. I've always had a big interest in the supernatural and ghosts and vampires and all of the... I was a nerd. I say that like I'm not still. Whatever. So, I thought that ghosts were really interesting as a kid. And one of the first things I learned about Dean College when I came here for the first time was that it was supposedly haunted, which piqued my interest because, you know, ghosts. So I found out that Dean College actually has a website that tells you the 5 most haunted places in Dean College. But first, we need some ghost hunting tools.
Hi, Editing Archer here. So this is an EMF reader, which means it scans the area for electromagnetic frequencies, which are thought by some to be created by ghosts and spirits, as well as, like, normal machinery.
So now that we have our, spots to go to, let's go check them out. Let's see what they got. Maybe we'll catch a ghost. So I am in the library now, which is our first stop on our little paranormal extravaganza. So the story goes that a janitor saw a ghost in the back hallway of the first floor. So I went there, as you can see, video. So I went there, I ran the EMF reader there for a little bit, about 5 minutes, didn't find anything, never even went over half. So results seem like there's nothing. I'm not recording down there right now because there was a class, so I'm up here. Today, looking for our next ghost. So the Ray Building's story is that there is a room in the Ray Building called the Great Room, and there's a big mirror on it. I couldn't find it. I looked around the building. There were like classes going on, and some of the doors were locked, so it's like maybe I just couldn't find it, but whatever. It leapt off the wall and crashed on the ground without breaking. And people are saying that this is the work of a ghost because mirrors are supposedly the doorways to the spirit realm. You can take it with a grain of salt. Sometimes you ever drop a glass and you're like, how did that not break? It's just like sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't.
Not entirely convinced. I went to go talk to somebody who's worked at the school for longer than I've been alive.
So I'm here with Vic Michaels. So, actually, you've taught me in the Ray Building. I was about to ask you if you've taught in the Ray Building before. We literally had class in the Ray Building.
Yeah, I've taught, not this semester, but yeah, I've taught.
Yeah. So, do you believe in ghosts?
No.
No. I was gonna say because the Ray Building is supposedly mega haunted.
Yeah, so is Dean Hall. I've heard all the stories.
Yeah. I was gonna say there's something about the Great Room in the Ray Building and the mirror that jumped off the wall at people.
Never heard that one.
Yeah, I know, right? It's on the they've got a website that says has all these
Oh, they do?
the 5 most
whose
haunted.
website?
It's a Dean website.
Oh.
It's like the 5 most haunted places on Dean College.
I never knew this, and I've only been here 36 years. Oh well.
I was gonna say, I was just like, have you, as somebody who's probably spent a decent amount of time in the Ray Building.
In all these buildings, I've never seen or heard anything, and I've been here at night too. Never seen or heard anything.
Really? Yeah, I was gonna say I bought an EMF reader and I ran around the Ray Building.
Did you get anything?
It jumped up a little bit actually. It was a little bit disturbing. Next to the AA storage, so it's like there could have been something in there that was just giving off EMF signals because everything gives off an EMF signal at this point. But then again, it was also like I did all of the research at 2 p.m. on a Friday, on a Thursday or whatever.
I think people see what they want to see.
So it was
or hear what they want to hear.
Yeah. So despite all of the supposed evidence and stories, no ghosts at Dean? No ghosts at Dean?
There's nothing. And I've been here long enough, I would have heard something from staff or somebody if they ever saw or heard anything. There's nothing here.
So right now we're at Solid Green. Doesn't look like there's anything in at least this room. Now obviously, I'm gonna go check every room at some point here, but I gotta keep this to 5 minutes, so on to our next location. Memorial Hall, the story goes, is in the 1920s there was a scarlet fever epidemic in the area, And Memorial Hall was used as a quarantine ward, infirmary, all the sorts. But scarlet fever, being a deadly disease, killed a lot of people. So supposedly the ghosts of the people that died in the infirmary still haunt Memorial Hall to this day. Spooky. So the next location we would be going to would be the Dean's house, which I don't think I can actually get into right now. So instead, I'm sitting on my fridge. So the story behind the original Dean's house and the Dean's house haunting is that the original Dean, when the house was built, had a portal to the spirit realm installed in the home so that he could contact his lost love. That's what it says, like, word for word on the website. Which is a little too, young adult mystery novel for me, but I'm not judging. So the next location, ironically enough, I actually also can't get into. And the reason why that's funny is because I live there. It's Dean Hall. It's often cited as the most paranormal place on campus. And the 5th floor, supposedly, is incredibly haunted. It's also blocked off for a myriad of other reasons, and I'm not about to go ask campus safety, hey, can I go up there to film a documentary about ghosts? They're not going to let me do that. So instead, we're here. So actually, funny enough, I'm as close as I can probably get. I live on the 4th floor, which is right under there. And the story behind it goes is that the headmaster from 1897 to 1934 died in his office on the 5th floor. And his ghost supposedly to this day still haunts that office. People have heard all sorts of things, from footsteps to even furniture moving, knocking, the whole shebang. But I'm going to ask my friend who lives on the far side of the hall if he's heard anything and his experience with ghosts. Etc. So, do you believe in ghosts?
No.
No.
Nope.
You don't believe in ghosts?
No.
Okay. Pretty easy. Fair enough. Thank you. Here. So, you've heard the whole thing about how Dean Hall is, like, mega haunted and all that. Have you heard anything, seen anything about it, or no?
Well, my friends are convinced their room are haunted. I believe, honestly.
Yeah.
And a couple down the hall. I don't believe it at all. Everything they told me, they said stuff flew off the desk, but it's like a creaky hall anyway.
This building was built in, like, 1865, I think.
Right. So you running down the hall, this happened just yesterday. Like, the entire room shakes. The hallway shakes.
Yeah.
When you're running down the hall. So I'm like, oh, that's what happened.
Okay, fair enough. That is a very, actually, reasonable explanation for that.
I'm more of a... was it like a logical kind of thinker? Yeah. If I see it, then yeah, for sure.
If I see the ghost of our former headmaster floating down the hallway at me, okay, ghosts are real.
Crazy.
But if I don't,
but a lot of it is just like stories and things that can be disproven pretty easily.
Fair enough. Thank you. Here.
Scary movies.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate this. Heard it here first. Ghosts. No.
There
ghosts
are no
at
ghosts here. Never seen,
No
heard,
ghosts at
or even
Dean.
heard anybody seeing one.
So, with all of the evidence I've found, all of the EMF detections, going to each location, the interviews, I honestly inconclusive to proving that ghosts are real. I haven't found much. Are ghosts real? Are ghosts not? I think personally it's up to you. It's a matter of like belief. Do you think ghosts are real? Like, do you believe in life after death? At the end of the day, it's all up to you. But for the moment, looks like there are no ghosts at Dean College. Thank you all for watching.